energy. So the law of conservation of mass states that matter can neither be created nor destroyed. And in advanced physics, matter can turn into pure energy and energy can turn into matter. So what is the most important commodity that we have here on Earth? It's energy. Everything is energy. So how can this be shown as evidence? Well, we talk about energy a lot, don't we? And when you think about the Rockefellers talking about the fact that they want a nation of workers, not a nation of thinkers, isn't it funny how when it comes to energy that most people in the United States are working over 40 hours a week? And oftentimes work drains us of our energy, right? Whether we're in a good job, bad job, whatever it might be. If you're lucky, you're doing something that you're passionate about and you're increasing your energy. But for many people that are getting by day to day, week to week on their paycheck, it often can be draining. So then I thought about this concept that I heard about with loosh. And if you've never heard that term before, it refers to harvesting suffering or joy by higher dimensional entities. And this can be done at things such as concerts, at sporting events, especially professional sports where there are tens of thousands of people gathered together. It can take place at funeral homes, in hospitals. So we've got lots of energy in all of those places. And I won't go into it all, but I have heard about some of the things specifically that are done at concerts in order to harvest this energy. Excuse me. So, it's important to give out good energy, right? And we know, again, that energy is neither created nor destroyed. So when you get good energy out, it's going to be received by someone. And in the end, you're going to wind up getting that back. So some of the things that came to mind are do what's right because it's the right thing to do. So put out good energy, be kind to others, hold the door open. If you see somebody who's elderly or disabled or infirmed in some way, do what you can to help them out. Maybe it's helping to carry something for them. Maybe you make dinner for them or just do little random acts of kindness, right? Let's do that for each other. I also want to talk about how when you do put that energy out there, you're going to get it back in some way, right? Now, the thing to keep in mind is that it may not necessarily look the way that you expect it to when you put it out there. So oftentimes we think, oh, I'm going to wind up getting like a financial reward or something for doing these good things, but it might look quite different from that. So you might not get that financial windfall, But, maybe you'll be presented with an incredible opportunity that you wouldn't have had otherwise. Or maybe somebody special, maybe a new friend or special person is going to come into your life. And that could be the universe giving back to you as well. Maybe it's better health. There are lots of different ways that good energy can look when it comes back to you. I also want to quote from the Bible because it does tell us that actions have natural and spiritual consequences. And from Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 and 8, do not be deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. So again, that golden rule applies. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Think about and recognize all the people in your life and treat all of them with kindness. Look at your garbage men and the wonderful job that they do. I'm grateful that I have somebody who takes care of the trash for me. Be grateful for the people who wind up cleaning at stores and restaurants and other places because, again, God bless them. That is something special that, I give them a lot of credit for putting in the time and the hard work for those jobs. And they should be treated with respect. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you today with something that I printed off from X, actually. And I want to give full credit. This comes from Universe Vibe. Universe Vibe. And there's an underscore at the end after that. So this was a post called Message from the Universe from June 23rd, 2026. Energy is a mirror. Life gives back what you put into it. When you lead with kindness, it finds its way back to you. When you show up with love, love eventually circles back around. When you give your best, the universe notices and responds in ways you don't always expect, but always need. You get what you give. Not always right away, and not always in the way you think, but the energy you put out matters. Your effort, your intention, your heart, it all echoes back. So keep giving your light. Keep choosing compassion. Keep doing good, even when no one is watching. Because what you give to the world remembers, and it will find its way back to you multiplied. So show integrity, even when others aren't looking. Make sure that you are kind-hearted, that you have an open heart, and that you are willing to share with others, that you are willing to give compliments as needed, to lend a helping hand when needed, to be a listening ear when needed. So there are many ways that we can all go about giving our energy in such wonderful ways to help raise the vibration of the world. So let's all do our part today. Remember, it's all about energy. Take care, because we got this.